What's up, everybody? Today I wanted to go over how to deal with muscle soreness. A lot of new people into exercise usually are going to feel this the most, but you should, if you're training hard enough, there should be some muscle soreness. It's not our goal, but it is a byproduct of exercise. So wanted to give you some tips on how to feel better with your muscle soreness. So the biggest thing is you have to keep moving. So the more like you feel like, say, especially when you first start, you're like paralyzed because you're so sore. But the biggest thing that you have to do is you got to keep moving. So getting it up, trying not to sit as that long, especially longer than like 20 minutes, because you're definitely going to be, you're just going to get more and more tighter, so more and more sore. It's just going to hurt more. Laying down, yeah, it might feel good in the moment, but you got to keep moving. So we're telling people like, hey, go for walks. Get on a bike when you get here to just start moving and get going. A lot of people say like, hey, I have to do static stretching, okay, or static stretch. It really doesn't. I mean, look, I think it helps people more mentally than it does physically. It does help a little bit, but I'd rather you do dynamic stretching. So static stretching would be like, say you go right down. We're going to reach down and you're going to stretch your hamstrings if your hamstrings are sore, okay, and you kind of hold that position for a while. I'd rather people do dynamic stretching, which pretty much is like, hey, I'm gonna grab my knee, pull to my chest, and then I'm gonna go down to an RDL, okay, take a couple steps, then do it again. Or I really like to have people lunge, okay, and then they're gonna push their hips back and up, big hamstring stretch, stuff like that, to where we're like, walking, doing, Frankenstein's, going through the movement, stretching, and then coming back. That's going to feel best. So you can do static stretching. Sometimes it just helps people feel good. And dynamic stretching. I forgot to add one in here. Okay. SMR, okay, is self-myofascial release. So this is like foam rolling. Okay. Again, to what you can do, what you feel capable of doing, depending on how sore you are. You can use a Theragun. You can use a lacrosse ball, a foam roller, rolling out those places, even just like self-massage, like taking your thumb and digging into a spot that's kind of really sore. That will help. And then again, keep moving. We can't say that enough. That's probably going to get you feeling the best, so that you're not, the more that you sit down, the more you stay still, the worse it's going to be, especially a couple days after you got your initial soreness. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, let us know.